Okay, fire signs. What you need to know for Taurus season. Okay, so keep in mind, if your sun is in a fire sign, great. But if you have any other aspects of your big three that have you in an earth sign or a water sign or whatever, watch that one as well, because you might find messages in there. I always, I'm all water, so it's easy for me to say, but like if it's like a Cancer video versus a Scorpio, I'll watch both because they're both in my big three. So keep that in mind, okay? So this is for the fire signs in this season of Taurus that started yesterday. So let's see. Okay, wow, you are walking away from something. You're walking away from something. I feel like it's something very emotional. Something that ties into your emotions. It could be past traumas, past belief systems, past memories. It could be relationships. It could be something that drains you. It could be something that you're like, I can't carry all of this anymore. I can't carry all of this emotion. It's not mine to bear. It's draining me. It's stopping me from going. It's stopping me from creating. It's stopping me from birthing something. Some of you might actually be having issues with fertility and you're trying to conceive and you're having a hard time conceiving, and what you need to do is not only do you need to try your best, and I know it's so hard, but to detach from the stress and anxiety of it all, because the law of attraction will deliver you what you focus on most. But really try to, like, for example, I have a friend and she battled with fertility issues for a while. And she paid so much money and IUI, IVF, all that stuff. And it was always nope, nope, nope. And one time she went and got her treatment, and then her cat played dead. And her cat is her baby. And she thought that her cat was dying. And in that moment, she did not give a fuck about the IVF, about anything. She was so focused on the cat. And that was the time that she got pregnant. Okay? It's like that kind of vibe. So really trying to work on that. Also, some of you, if it's not about actual fertility and actual birth, it's about rebirth of yourself, birth of a new creative project. And you really need to release your attachments to the old way, the old life, the old thing, the old project, the old ideas, if you want to birth something new. Some of you really, you keep making the decision to go with your passion, but you don't actually take the step. You can make the decision. That's great. That's huge. But if you don't take the step to follow the decision, then what's the point of the decision? Calling in help, getting around the right community, and taking that action to pull you towards whatever it is. Okay? Bang. 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 Yep, you would get the strength card. You would get the strength card with your fire ass. Big Leo, big sun, big ego, Temperance, Knight of Cups, the Lovers. Okay. Oh, Queen of Cups again. Yes, let me get you, Bill. Yup. Alright. Damn, the Fool has been in every one so far, I think. Damn, and the Three of freaking Swords. Alright. Let's get into it. So, once you make that decision, you're really going to be able to finally work towards establishing that inner peace. Because right now, you probably have not been feeling very peaceful, very harmonious. You might have been feeling a little unsettled, a little not in your skin, a little out of body, a little not knowing which way to go. Making the decision but not taking the action. The fear about this, the fear about that, the pouring from the empty cup. It's time for you to slow down and bring love back into the equation. This is a messenger to have fun. This is a message for you to bring love, romanticism, play back into the equation. Go on dates with yourself. Show yourself love, okay? Show yourself love. Establish that peace. How can you bring peace back into your life? All of these things you've been rushing to and rushing to and rushing to. Have you noticed that you haven't stopped rushing, and that every time you rush to something and got it, you rush to the next thing? Why are you so afraid to stop rushing? Stop rushing. Just be here. Realize this is just an experience. This is a human experience. It's really not that deep. Fill your goddamn cup before you start pouring in other people's, because you don't have anything to pour. And it's leaving you dry and it's leaving them bitter. Okay? Have fun with yourself. Okay, and listen. The Lover's card is in reverse. So some of you might be being told to not make a decision right now about something major. Not make a decision right now in this moon season. Instead, focus now on finding the inner harmony with yourself and love with yourself. Okay? Because a lot of you are not doing any self-care. You're not doing any self-care. Okay? The Lovers card too is also saying, like, maybe some of you are in unhealthy situations, relationships, where there is no appreciation, no love being given, okay? And you're aware of it, and maybe some of you are thinking about going outside of the realms of your relationship. I suggest staying honest and true, because the minute you do something like that, then anything that was real and tribulous in your relationship is out the window, because now you're the one that went and did that. Be honest and true and authentic about your endeavors with your love. Also, watch the decision processes. Okay, some of you, again, this is really with the Knight of Cups and the Lovers in reverse. This is big self-care energy. You're really being called right now to slow down and to figure out, when's the last time you loved on yourself? When's the last time you took care of yourself? Did you go get your nails done and brush the whole time and tell them, no thank you, I'll just let it dry in the car, and the whole time you're like, oh my God, what about this, what about that? You're on the meeting, you're on the this, you're on the... Can you just, like, allow yourself to have some self-care without it being guilt, without it being self-sabotage away from you in some way, shape, or form? I'm feeling like this sensation of, like, anywhere you go, you don't feel like that's where you're supposed to be. Like, you think, like, oh, going to work, okay, but when I'm at work, I'm thinking about that, but when I'm there, I'm thinking about work, and then when I'm thinking about that, I'm thinking about that, and then when I'm here doing this, I'm thinking about that, and it's just like this constant unsettled feeling, and it's like, slow down, stop rushing, and show yourself some love. Show yourself some love. So that's your homework. Figure out how you can show yourself love, how you can figure out, are you making decisions that are aligned with your best interests or everyone else's? Are you agreeing to do stuff to make someone else happy or to feel needed, and then when it comes time to do it, you're resentful because the decision doesn't actually align with what you want or what you need? Okay? Like for me, last night, I'm supposed to go live about the free card readings, and I was like, it's just not in it for me tonight. It's better that I just lay down and read a little bit. You know, before it might have been, no, I have to, because if I don't go live, then I'm not under control, blah, 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 blah. Slow the fuck down, okay? Strength card is coming in with the Emperor. A lot of you are really going to need to set boundaries. You're going to need to make executive decisions in your life. You're going to have to really take well, actually, you know what? Sorry. I yawn during readings a lot. I don't know why. I actually feel like a lot of you have to tame your ego before you make decisions. You have to tame your ego before you make decisions. Because up here, you're not making decisions that are aligned with you. You're really not. You're not doing it for your best interest. You need to slow down before you make any decisions. You need to tame the inner beast. You need to ask yourself, before I make this choice, what space am I operating from right now? Am I operating from fear? Am I operating from anger? Am I operating from desperation? Am I operating from boredom? Am I operating from discontentment? Tame that inner beast, align with yourself, your soul, and then make the decisions, okay? Some of you also need to stop being the big masculine decision maker and start being intuitive and nurturing. This is, again, this mother energy for yourself, this psychic mother energy for yourself. You're really being called to step out of constant needing to just be in charge. Like the idea of like a lifeguard, right? Think of a lifeguard. That's what I'm thinking of right now with the Emperor. Like the lifeguard has to always be up, looking at everything, right? Making sure that everything's good, because if they don't look for a second, something terrible can happen. You're being asked to step away from that energy, and don't be afraid to retreat in and be loved. And receive love without feeling like if you're not looking over there, something terrible will happen. Okay? Big, slow down energy. The Three of Swords is crowning the reading, which makes me feel this energy of the heart cracking open. And I don't feel it as so like, oh, terrible heartbreak, where some of you, it might be that you need to leave unhealthy relationships for sure. With the Lover's card in reverse and the Knight of Cups, like if you want peace, you gotta go. This is a message that you deserve romantic, you deserve chivalry, you deserve love, and what you're not getting that right now. So for some of you, it could be about that. But for other ones, I really feel like it's getting the ego's nasty grip off of your heart and setting it free and figuring out what you actually want. not what your ego tells you have to do or else. And then it leaves you constantly feeling misplaced and never at peace. You're seeking peace so much right now. Listen, bitches, we got the devil and the fool. It is no time like the present for you to jump as far the fuck away from anything that is tying you down, that makes you feel small, that makes you feel like you can't. Okay? So it could be a job. It could be a job that's very fruitful, but it's not a good environment. You're always stressed. You don't feel like you deserve anything because you should always be working. Okay? Maybe it's that unhealthy relationship. Maybe it's that addiction. Maybe it's that voice of a past self. Let it the fuck go and nosedive out of there. Okay? Big things coming for you when you do. Before I started, even, I was like, okay, I feel like this group needs a call me out card, a call me out card. So this card can be kind of offensive, but I've been cussing a lot today. I'm sorry for my potty mouth. I started my day a little fired up because I had to send my son to school with a fucking mask. He's... I said I will not talk politics. I said I will not talk politics. I said I will not talk politics. This deck is so big. There we go. You can't make it up. Self-care. You can't make it up. Take that fucking twig out of your hair. The world ain't gonna stop if you take a shower and rest. So I feel like the message was aligned and on point because that was everything I just said. Okay? How about an affirmation? You guys need an affirmation. Let's get an affirmation for you, and then we will roll on over to the air signs. Okay? Let's see what we got popping up in here. Damn, it's 2:50. Woo! It's only a thought, and a thought can be changed. I am not limited by any past thinking. Skirt. Hop on out of there. I am not limited by any past thinking. I choose my thoughts with care. I constantly have new insights and new ways of looking at my world. I am willing to change and grow. Okay? So fire signs, slow down. Self-care. Love on yourself. Find peace. You deserve love. Crack your heart open. Don't make decisions from fucked up states of mind. Walk away. The ability to be reborn and create. You can make the decision, but you have to take the steps. You're leaving something and heading to something so much better. And don't think that because you're leaving and going to something better, that right away a unicorn's going to come scoop you up and take you to your rainbow destiny. Sometimes there's some cracking open of the heart that needs to happen first. It might feel bumpy because you are releasing. If it were that easy, we'd all be riding unicorns around on rainbows. Stick to it. Love on yourself. You are supported, okay? Cool. You guys have a great Taurus season. And as always, if you resonated with this, feel free to share it to your story. Comment when I post the live. It really helps with the algorithm. Spread this message to someone else who needs to hear it. Don't just watch it and let it stay where they can't, okay? Share it. You guys have a great day. Bye.